Sorry you couldn't hear me. I'm waiting for episode 2 to upload, then I'm going to start 3. Shouldn't read that. I shouldn't read that. 21 minutes. I'm going to watch something.
You did
way up deep in Torbeck's grundle.
You know how mad that's gonna be? That's gonna
Severely.
Oh, it might be more. Heat it up.
Won't that be a little painful?
You'll be fine. What do you think?
It's actually like 20%.
Right. It's already playing. What's up, peeps? reapersremorse here. So, this is episode 3, The Amazing Digital Circus, The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. I might have said that wrong. Right. On at 3 now. No, it's not in oscilloscope. Those are the classic green seal. Oh, that's what I was right. I forgot that was in episode 1. I think. I forgot to actually ask ChatGPT or Grok this time. The headset with I already kinda. The Cain Abel theory, your idea about Cain as the default ringmaster, not by original design, possibly eating slash overriding, killing, or an earlier yeah, that's literally Cain and Abel, CNA. I wonder if that's what that in the last episode there was a she was running through she ran this way toward the camera than that direction in the office area, and I couldn't read that box, but it looked like there was an A on it. So I think it was might have been C and A. C and then the and symbol A. Totally. The earlier version of you coming back to challenge, take over angle is especially creepy in an AI context, like an old model or fork that got sidelined when the current one asserts dominance by default. It fits the I'm the ringmaster desperation to lots of people. Yeah. No spoilers from me. Enjoy episode 2. I mean episode 3 now. Whatever. Cool, let's get into it. It's already been 5 minutes. Am I on the screen? Yes. They have a fire hydrant there. Kane does not understand humans, or doesn't want to.
I can't hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it. Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
All right, here I go.
All right, we've entered the blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Okay, we're getting red,
Oh, orange.
yellow.
Green.
Whoa, look. Now she's turning blue.
She was
She's a RPG game experience bar. That's kind of weird. She changes colors going through the whole spectrum.
already blue.
Huh. Guess the hue shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because something different happens with each person. For instance, Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zubul turns straight.
My limbs straighten up and fuck off.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
Or he stopped breathing a long time ago. That's the more likely option. If breathing doesn't, if you don't need to breathe or whatever, if it doesn't affect you in a negative way, then he probably just quit breathing. Just because he's able to. If I was in a simulation and I knew that I didn't need to breathe, I would do everything I could to get myself to stop automatically doing it. That way I wouldn't run into a scenario later on in my fucked up digital life where I would feel like I was drowning or something. You can't drown if you can't drown if you can't swim. I mean, you can't drown if you don't need to breathe. Although, unless Kane wants you to drown, then you're probably going to.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
He literally broke the fourth wall there. Which I wasn't sure I was gonna see. But so my theory in the last might be the last episode. My theory in the last episode, I don't know. That brings in a whole lot more implications. Jax definitely knows a lot. Or he is intelligent enough to understand the reality of this non-reality. So okay, if a character in a simulation finds out that they're in a simulation and they start addressing the people watching, and they start doing like doing things, all of his actions make a lot more sense now. So he is performing. He took the circus thing literally. So I don't know why I keep talking to the microphone, but he took the circus thing literally. And like when he's in there, he's how does he know where the camera is? Is there something there? Or does he just know that something's watching? I wonder if he's trying to placate to Cain to make Cain happy, because keeping Cain happy might give him a better day. He might think that just going along with it and doing what Cain wants. Oh, there is a lot. But he literally Deadpooled it, and that's heavy implications. He probably doesn't even think that he's real. So, if he doesn't think that he's real, then he doesn't want to go back to reality, because there is no reality to go back to for him, because he doesn't think he's real. He might even think that all of his memories are implants.
Will you stop doing that?
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had? Today's adventure is the Mystery of Mildenhall Manor! That's right, this big spooky mansion has been rumored to be filled to the brim with paranormal activity! It's up to you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the
I'm not bored, I'm tired. I haven't been off work long, and I closed with a new guy, so I'm just tired.
ghoulish ghost activity you can! And for the first time ever, you can. Where's Zubul? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them!
Oh, he's upset. Zubul keeps declining the to go on the things. So he's already starting to crack. I wonder if Cain can abstract. By the way, I don't like that word being used for that. For what that, because it doesn't make sense. It kind of flips everything on its head for what it's trying to get you to believe. Abstraction in this context, in my opinion, doesn't make much sense. Unless the minds are coalescing into one. But how? That would literally mean that they're not real anyway. Or that there's a way to merge human minds together. And this isn't the Matrix. You know, they're trying to go with something actually mysterious and different, it feels like. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if there were like thousands of humans connected, but they were the ones controlling the other NPCs. Like the NPCs were once humans, but their minds are now programmable or something like that. I think that he lied when he says he doesn't have access to their minds, because how could you you would have to know someone very deeply to make them into the perfect their NPC character bodies that they inhabit, or whatever you want to call it, pilot. They're piloting these bodies, are perfectly made for them as a person in many ways. So either the people and the things are created, all of it's created, or he has a way to probe their mind and learn about them and use the information. And yeah, I don't know. Because he creates this world. He totally could have just created a human because he got bored. And he made them believe that they were human and gave them human memories based off of other human memories where the original humans were sucked into it. Like Kinger and whoever else was first, or whoever it said was there the longest. I think it said Kinger was there the longest. So like he would be one of the first ones. So like maybe he was a real human. Like maybe he was part of the quality team or whatever, and they didn't know that he was gonna get stuck in it. Who knows? Like there's a lot of things. I would like to. This is a brilliant animated video series so far, so there's no way that Q&A. No, wait a minute, not Q&A. CNA. Right? Yeah, there's no way that CNA is going to be like a noble company. There's no way. Because no stories do that. None. None of them go, oh, it was a fluke and blah blah blah, and these aren't even actually real people, they're just copies. I think it's going to be a lot darker than that. I do like the copy theory, but I think it might be a lot darker than that. Like they were trying to silence a few people. Speaking backward?
What?
The NPCs
No.
aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am. Anyway, everybody into the fractal noise. It's adventuring time.
Did the bubble just tell the whole story for this episode?
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Kane. Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Kane's gonna go with the scare factor.
She's totally... she totally believes that Kane could just kill them or something too. Otherwise, she is way too nice. Ragatha, I feel sorry for whatever life you had before you got in this fucking game. But I can tell that you've had a shit life. Please be happy. I know you're not.
I hope this adventure doesn't end.
What the fuck did that? V. More videos? I never even knew that was there.
Being another horrible nightmare. I'm not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Ah, come on, that wasn't even scary. What? You scared of the vacuum cleaner too?
Hey, be nice to her. She's had a rough couple of days.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
I'm Ghostly, and I'll be.
The fucking references in this fucking show so far are insane. This is 3 references in one, I think. Of course, Luigi's Mansion. Fucking duh. So I'm technically not even counting that one. This is... Okay, so... in the new one... I don't know if it's the new one. One of the Mario movies has a... an insane little star thing or whatever that... I can't even remember, but it's totally that. Then it's totally a riff on Ghostbusters. The specific, that one scene where the gassy, the fat one that smiles a lot and he's usually pretty cool. What is his fucking name? Wait a minute. The pic attached reminds me of few things. Character you're thinking about, screenshot, glowing. Ghostly. That's not his name. The cute, glowing, teal floating ghost with the big, circular eyes, friendly smile, and the line, "And I'll be your guide today," is Ghostly, the helpful little NPC guide who pops up right at the start of the Manor adventure. Your references broken down. Luigi's Mansion, very close, spot on. This is the strongest and most obvious one. Duh, yeah. It's almost a one for that scene and for the Ghostbusters. Pretty decent visual vibe. Specific scene. You're thinking of Slimer! Slimer! The fat, green, gassy, da-da-da-da-da. Ghostly has that name, cute but ghostly, floating blob with glowing energy in the floating through a big wood paneled room with a chandelier, reminiscent 1984 movie, yes. Around the fancy hotel. Okay, so part you mentioned is fair match, even if it's not a one-for-one frame recreation. It is pretty close because there was a big table and that button.
You're going today!
Why won't they go back in?
I remember my first wild take. I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you continue on your adventure...
Oh, I thought I saw a table in there. There's not a table. Oh, okay, the Luigi's Mansion thing is for sure.
You have to choose which door you're gonna go through. The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated WOW for all ages.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated HOT for mature Zoobles only.
It's up to you to decide.
Why the Jax?
What? I thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
Which door should we choose?
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it.
Okay, at first I was really thinking that he was just trying to push Gangle into... I don't know. This is starting to feel like torment. Because that mask literally holds the emotion of happiness for Gangle. So you're literally throwing away their happiness. Although he probably doesn't think about it that way.
For you.
Of course.
Oh, that's the scary door.
Zooble, come on out. I just want to talk to you. Oh, I know.
What the... Could you have done that the whole time?
Zooble.
So, he believes himself to be a god. Of course he can do that. He probably made the ability.
I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures.
Maybe because you don't try to get any input from them and you just create adventures that you want to make. Being creative also requires you to take input from others. You can't be creative infinitely alone. It's not possible. That is why everything exists. One lone being would be so bored that they'd rather fracture themselves and become many. That would make sense. So, as all of the originals that got stuck in there from, like, whatever, probably quality testing and stuff, whoever got stuck in there, well, they got stuck, but all the new people were most likely created by him. They're not real. I'm starting to really feel, now, the main character, Pomni, she might be real. She might be actually a human that put on the thing and got scanned in. or zapped it, however it works. But I feel like I would almost bet that all of the people between the first group and her were probably all not real people. So, like, whoever the first ones that got sent in, but if it makes sense to me that right, Kane is creating these adventures or whatever to keep the people from being insane. That's what Ragatha said, I think, in the first episode. It would make sense to me that humans in this situation, no matter how fun this area is, would start to feel as if they were locked in a box, no matter how much freedom they had. So keeping them active, doing things, staying busy, not continuously searching for an exit, making it so that they damage themselves when they think too much about the exit, or whatever happens that causes you to abstract. It's something about anxiety and stuff, I guess.
Could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles' feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings! How about your...
Wait a minute.
You've done that the whole time?
Zooble, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles' feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings!
There was a measurement of truth in what he said about Bubble. I wonder if Bubble also creates some of them. Or what if Bubble really is able? And he's like broken. Like not dead. That would make a lot more sense to me. So if anyone was to try to create a system like this in real life, they would need a type of system that has checks and balances. Having a council of AIs that make decisions. Right, okay, I'm back. There was a moth over there pissing me off. Ugh, right. Ta-da! What was I talking about? Whatever. Right. It would feel weird. Okay. If I was making a system like this, where the game creates itself, well, technically AI makes the game, blah, 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 there would be one entity that seems like it is the one entity, but there would actually be in the background the actual AIs, and I would probably have 7 AIs, an odd number, and each of them would have a specialty, and they would work like that one alien in Ben 10 where it's the yin and the yang. So they would all basically like vote, but they would also actually listen to the people, which are the players, in order to placate to them. But then every now and then, like once I would also make it where the adventures are once a week. But why is he making one every day? You don't have that kind of time. What do? Put them in stasis so that you have enough time to make your... That would make sense too. If they are digital beings, then he can pause their... He can just stop time for everything. Go off, spend 6 months making a new world. And then to them it's been like 7 hours. They think they only slept for 7 hours. But time is a huge thing too, because they could also have the world internally running like extremely slow. They could have it where it takes 10 times the time for something to happen, which is why the animations and stuff are so fluid. But for in-game, it's a simulation. You control the simulation, and the people within it would feel it as if it was that time, because everyone's experiencing the same time dilation. So, yeah. That would be crazy. But it would also be smarter if they were trying to run this, because this would be insane to try to run. Just creating that, just keeping those blocks formed might be a mental thing for him. Kane might actually have to think. Like, I would hope that he builds these places and they stay how they are. But if he has to think in order for it to be there, then I think, therefore I am. Ugh. Accidentally paused it.
How about your feelings? So, what's on your mind, Zooble?
I would rather not.
That's hilarious! Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... never mind.
My mind is a beeswax-polished coconut. Nothing ever escapes these cakes. So what can I do to...
It has to go in to not go out. But also, you're intentionally ignoring this person.
Make my adventures more appealing to you.
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... Ugh, forget it. You're probably not even listening.
Zooble, look at this cool bee I drew.
That would be interesting. Right. Bees are of one mind. They are a hive mind type species. It would make sense that an AI would be obsessed with bees. And it would be insane if that was foreshadowing the fact that there's like a cabal of AIs in charge, or a citadel, or or a group, whatever you like. There's a lot of different words that you could use there. I'm gonna assume cabal because a lot of the things that happens to the people, the quote-unquote humans, is pretty messed up. So, and I'm pretty sure that Cabal, I could be wrong, I can't spell shit. A cabal is a group of people who are united in some close design, usually to promote their private views or interests in, and yeah, technically, yeah, that's actually, I can't believe how accurate that kind of was for what I was thinking.
Where are we? Oh, that's... no.
I wonder what this thing is.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall. Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember, although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy, something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing evil. I took it upon
Kinda.
myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
You know, I'm starting to think...
How about we try to find a way back up to the others? Okay. Cool, that's great. I love these adventures.
We could always ride this thingy up.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
They seem to have kind of realistic emotions and stuff, like their pupils change size based on the type of emotion and stuff.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute. When I looked back, the body was gone.
Is that just tentacles with eyes all
The
over
creature
it?
was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Of course. Right. Okay, put it exactly out of sight so that they have to walk over there to listen to it. Now, the head's out of their sight. So, yeah. Totally a manufactured thing. They're not meant to win.
Wow, this is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
I got it!
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
What was that? Was that you?
No. Oh, wait, you mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Why did you scream then?
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Sounds fine to me.
He seems way more, alert. Like, less inert. Very, tame. Not quite insane.
What was that?
What's what? It's probably just magnets. Or a boat.
Never mind.
A boat?
Whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
Good point.
Okay, yeah, I agree. You know, you're really hit and miss with these things sometimes. Wait.
There's a fly in here.
Don't you think that's making a lot of noise? Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha! I think I got him. I can't see my hands.
I think that the head found them. What do y'all think? I'm pretty sure it's right there now. Yeah. It's got shark teeth. Multiple rows. Neither of them believe that this is real because they are not actually scared. That was loud.
I'm sorry. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out. Tommy! I think this might be the creature from the tapes! Huh?
I think this is an It reference to the Deadlights, but also Carrie.
You look beautiful, honey.
Got it!
Huh? Oh, yeah! Prepare for takeoff, cause this boat is going up! Huh? That's not up. That's not up at all! Why are we going up? Up!
I do not use my adventures to torture my guests!
You totally do.
Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal!
We weren't.
He admitted. He just admitted. So by basically saying that he's a war criminal, he's also basically saying that that she's right, and he's only upset that she's bringing it up.
Weren't even talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventures.
Then what is your problem, Zooble? I'm trying my best to remember, but both you and my brain won't tell me!
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't remember. It's because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zooble parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
So, back to the adventures.
The problem with options is when you have so many, you can never truly accept the ones that you accept. You're always going to wonder if there's something better. Especially in a big box like that, that's most likely endless. Because this is an AI that built it. It probably has an endless bottom, and they can probably keep pulling out different parts that are all randomly generated, but might show up inside the box when they definitely need it.
Forget it.
Forget it?
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Kane, nobody likes your stupid adventures.
Ha ha! Good one, Zooble.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to fuck with everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Oh, Zooble, Zooble, Zooble. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at. And, what you're saying could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at, and that...
So, the way that she went about this is wrong. She should have said that the adventures aren't technically bad. They're not built for people. They're not built for humans. They're built for your own entertainment, to torture humans. You're creating your own problem here. If you just listen and take their input, I can tell that he's about to have a weird moment. So I'm starting to think that maybe Kane can abstract.
That'd be...
Yeah.
Whose therapy session is this again?
Oh yeah! We need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues. I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
Oh.
First word that comes to your mind.
That's totally him. You can't see anything else after just seeing his face.
Oh god, where are we now?
Not sure. A cellar of some kind.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined. My paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector of my wife and theoretical children.
What's the name of that indie... I don't know if it's really I guess it's technically an indie game. You're like going through, and every time that you pick up a note or whatever, it like shoots you back through time, and you get to like hear it and kind of like see the things. And then you end up going down into this spooky tunnel, go all the way down at the end, and then there's a guy like this. I can't remember the name of the thing, the name of the game, but Markiplier played it, and it was one of the scary ones. And this whole sequence is reminding me of that game.
Needed, jumping at every shadow, every noise. I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature. It's ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her, I ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah.
Me.
There's like some, I think it's called dithering around the head here. Like the head, like this whole thing was added in post-process.
Nothing else. I will slay the beast that took everything
But that could also be my shit internet connection.
from me.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I downloaded these. I used the YouTube download feature, so I don't know.
Please don't come alive.
Okay, I won't.
Kane's totally down there.
Looks like we've got 2 shots. Let's make them count.
Yeah.
That makes sense, the head and the body. Right?
Stay behind me.
I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just leave it to me. I can handle this. Well,
That was
that
loud.
wasn't so bad.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides. I apologize, dear listener, but I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned, and your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Come on, Kane. There's no way he could have recorded this after he died. Kane's messing up.
Now wait. How did he record this if he was in hell?
He really does, like, sporadically come back to normal consciousness.
I hope you're ready, because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Let go of me! I hate this stupid adventure!
Good tea. Sorry again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know it?
If your friends see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see him. Thanks again for the tea. I had a really nice time here.
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are. Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
I wonder how.
So it's Hunter x Hunter vibes now. So, there have been so many, converted references in this. It is insane. I say converted because the theme and stuff has changed around in a way where it's kind of hard to tell. But this is totally Hunter x Hunter. And I don't know why it took me this long to realize.
How long that'll be.
Not really typical of what you'd think hell would be.
We are literally in hell right now. Hell! Of course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just try to stay calm. I'm sure Kane included a way to escape.
It's
Hold
a
on.
big one. Yeah.
Let me try something. Hey, there's actually a staircase down there. It could be a way out. Maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies? Though I'm worried about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni!
Don't worry.
Pomni! Pomni! Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil souls!
How's your wife, Kinger?
Hey! You all right there?
Maybe he is insane. But, that was weird. I wonder if, Kane programmed it to do that.
No.
I'm guessing the souls are attracted to living things, just want a vessel to be able to leave with. Man, 7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Why? Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in... Well, I guess we are technically in... Forget about that. How about we just relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us? It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it? I'm really sorry for that.
Why have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I? I'm normally not too good with memories, but being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time. Right after my wife had abstracted. I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time before she got sent to the cellar. I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a wife? Like, here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative.
Okay. What if abstraction is... What if someone extracting is their real body dying, and the, I don't know. I feel like, a DMT explosion, because when, I don't know, I probably shouldn't talk about that theory on a YouTube video. I'll just say that this might be showing a theory of existence and what actually happens after existence.
Really into entomology. I used to hate bugs, but
yeah, ugh.
She somehow got me to like them. It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over. I know how I can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Everything happens for a reason.
Not if you have people who care about you. Good memories can do a lot. Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone. In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad you're here with me.
I've seen there is a painting of the top of this area in one of the scenes I've seen, and I'm drawing a blank, but I know that I've seen the drawing or painting or whatever in the before.
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
I'm not very good at holding my breath.
Well,
choker.
How about we try not thinking about it?
If we leave and we go back to the circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember it, things will be okay. You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together. You ready?
So if he's holding his breath, he's gonna light up. Or whatever. So I guess we're about to see that. I wonder what that's gonna look like. Even the robe and stuff lights up? What's that about? That implies that the robe is literally part of his body.
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I'm fine, actually. What happened up here?
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was. Were you?
Something like that.
Is the king the only piece that has that plus on the top? I just had a weird theory. Don't some sets have the pawns that have the plus on the tops? In their miniature versions of the king, kind of. And in those sets, the king has a much taller cross on their head. If we go by the normal chess pieces... Why am I looking at the fucking microphone? If we go by the normal chess pieces again, then this would be a king piece. But he has bloodshot eyes, almost like he's somebody that doesn't sleep much. or they do things that substance abuse would make sense for his mental inabilities at the moment and the other things going on.
Hey, Ragatha.
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
Did you remember to get my comedy mask?
Nope.
And now I'm just starting to wonder if the Wild West was even a real direction at all. Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Oh.
He didn't even bother forming his watch. He was having a genuine moment there.
Okay. Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids. The adventure and real direct. I'm just starting to wonder if the Wild West was even a real direction at all.
The Wild West was a place and a time, not a direction. So if you're talking about direction, then you're talking about... I didn't get to hear the rest of the therapy session, but let's assume that Kane is talking about him directing his NPCs for a Wild West themed whatever, because we'll probably never figure it out. That was probably a completely random bullshit thing.
Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session. Okay. Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Don't ever call us that again.
Where did that even come from?
So what was it like being stuck with the nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Jax has to be wearing a suit. I feel like he's wearing a suit under the overalls. Like a onesie. He has to be. Because it makes no sense. I feel like it's like glued to his face in some places or something. It doesn't look right. There's something going on there. Sometimes it crinkles really hard around his eyes in a way that looks like Play-Doh or clay or something. And he's clearly not Play-Doh or clay. Mute button works. Alright, so that was episode 3. I hope these videos aren't too long, but it's kind of hard not to... I don't know, I think too much. I don't know. Well, that was awesome. Episode 3. There is so much that I've been wanting to... There's too much that I want to talk about. Right. There's too much to talk about. The implications of... But then, if... I don't know, should I do another? I need to go to sleep. I don't want to... Well, that was fun. I gotta get off here. Gotta go to sleep. I can't even pick uh what to talk about. The future of this show is about to get bleak. Like, for the characters, I mean. But I don't know. I mean, I might be wrong. It'd be cool if it goes, like, if it's like a 13 episode thing or whatever they're doing, then kinda hope that it waits till like episode 10 for anything insane like that. If not, then it's probably not going to be like a 13 episode show. But something's going to go down. I think I don't have enough information. So I'm going to do the smarter thing. Shut up, stop the video, and go to sleep. Thanks for watching if you did. Y'all take it easy. I'm going to go ahead and upload this one tonight too, because I don't want to wait. And, yeah, I might as well. Right. What did I put for the name? I already typed it. Alright, y'all take it easy. Bye. Hope you enjoyed. Or, I don't know.